Hello, I'm Kat and today I'm going to do a palette bingo makeup look. So let's get straight into it, and I'm going to choose a palette from my Witch's Brew mug. So just give them a bit of a shuffle around. And let's pick this one. And we've got Oden's Eye Trick or Treat. You can't even see that, I don't know why I'm showing you. Okay, well that's a good one for the kind of season that we're in right now. We're coming up to Halloween. So I'll grab that. So here's the palette here. So this was one of their collabs with Angelica. And it's got some really cool like artwork on the front of it. It's not super my colour scheme. Like I'm not really into I don't think I'm that keen on orange really. Other than my hair. Like I like my hair the kind of like orange ginger, but other colour, like other things orange, not so much. So here we've got the inside. So how many shades have we got? So we've got 16 shades. So let me pop that into my generator. So I'm actually going to pick 6 shades. I know my previous one I was debating whether to do like maybe 5 shades and then add in an extra. But I think I'm going to stick with the 6 shades for now. And then maybe like take one out or swap one if I'm not sure about one of the shades. So I'm going to do that. So let's generate 6. So first up we got number 8. So that's this one. So we'll go straight in with like it's like an orangey red shade, Candy Apple. And then next we're going with number 14. So that's this shade down here. So we've got the kind of dark murky green Cauldron, and generate 13. So 4, 8, 12, 13. So we've got the sparkly green down here. Generate number 6. So we've got the orange. So a jack-o'-lantern. Generate 15. So we've got this one down here called Cemetery. And then the last one, 13. Wait, did we already have 13? 4, 8, 12, 13. Okay, so let's do that again. 9. 4, 8, 9. So we've got the bright green Poison. Okay, so let's go through all the shades then. So we've got Candy Apple. We've got Cauldron. We've got Crypt Keeper. Jack-o'-lantern. Cemetery, this one, and Poison, this one. So we have got 5 mattes and 1 shimmer. Okay, so we've got, okay, how can I do this? Alright, I'm gonna go and swatch them all and have a think what I can do, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I've swatched all the shades on my hand. I have like mixed a couple here where I was trying to decide how I'm gonna do this. So I did think of a couple of ways, and I'm going to go with one of them. I'm not sure how either of the ideas that I'm thinking of are going to work, but we'll give them a try. So because this shimmer that got picked is quite a dark shimmer, I think this is where it's like hard to kind of make this work. So I am going to attempt to put all these kind of red orange shades on the top with the shimmer, and we'll see how that looks. And I'm going to do the green. It's bright green, it's like the inner corner highlight, and then I think I'm going to put the dark green underneath the eye, and hopefully that will kind of tie in the dark green shimmer like with the bottom. That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, I'm not sure how this one's going to look, but we shall give it a try. So I think I'm actually going to go in with this red shade first and put that down as kind of like my base colour. I'm using a Zariva 227, and yeah, I'm just gonna pack that on out here. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna come out just because that shimmer's so dark. I think that's part of the issue with this one. And yeah, trying to get all the other colours to work with it. Because I feel like if you've got a dark shimmer, you kind of need to do, like the overall eye look needs to be a bit darker. I mean, I have to say, I don't think I've actually done many looks using a darker shimmer. I do usually go for like a lighter shimmer. So we shall see on this. Or I'll do like a lighter shimmer and then I'll put like a slightly darker one right next to it. I haven't just gone in with like a full dark one on its own. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave that for now. So I kind of want to get the shades like on and then, I don't know, figure out what I'm doing. And then I think I'm gonna go in with the orange shade. And I'm just using this, I don't know what brush this is. It doesn't have a name or anything. And I'm gonna put this on like the inner area here. See, I think if I just had those, like the top shades here, like the red, orange, and like the darker red, and then we could just create a look like this. Like, I think that would look quite nice. But, and now we're adding in that green, it's like, oh my god. So this is what we got, and I'm gonna put that darker shade there, and then I'm gonna put the green in the middle. What are we thinking? I'm not sure how it's gonna look. But like, where else do I put the green shimmer? Because like, I could just do all the green underneath the eye and then just put a bit of shimmer under there, but then like, I feel like that's almost, I don't know, cheating. Like, it's just like an easy option. And that shimmer's definitely too dark to do as an inner corner. I think I'm going to kind of do like the one eye first and then we'll go in with the other eye after. So I'm going to go in with the dark red shade now called Cemetery, and I'm just going to kind of darken it up out here, and then I'm going to go in with the shimmer, and hopefully it's going to look okay. Now this shade isn't the darkest one in the palette. There was actually another darker red. This one's almost a bit more like muted. So the other one would have been a better option. Or there's even, I think that's is that full on black, the other dark shade? So that would have also been a great option. In fact, having the black, that would have been a great option, actually, instead of like one of these other shades. I mean, it's not bad actually, that has deepened it up quite a bit. Oh, I'm using the Zoeva 231. I hope this is going to come out right. I haven't obviously done my makeup for a little bit either, where I haven't been feeling too great, so it's like I'm losing my skills. Right, let's go in and try that shimmer out. Let's see what it looks like. Might as well just go straight in with it. So it's this one down here called a Crypt Keeper. So it is quite dark. It's a bit more of a chunky formula as well. So let's put this on. Blend it out. Okay, I don't actually think that's looking great at all. You know what, I don't think it looks too bad with this red over here, but with this orange, I don't think it looks great. Shall I, maybe I should just bring it all over? And then the orange is more just in the crease, maybe. I wonder if that might be better. Alright, I'm going to try and blend out this orange more. Yeah, I'm not a fan of how this shimmer is looking with this orange shade. Try and bring this darker shade all the way around. I wonder if that will help. Just with that kind of like the transition between those two there. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of how that's looking. We'll just have kind of like a hint of the orange on the edge there, and like the same with the red, I guess. Okay, let's go in with the other shades and see how that's going to turn out. So let's go in with the dark green shade. I'm going to put that underneath the eye, and then hopefully this will like tie it all together. And it will look a lot better. So we're just going to put this under the eye. Actually done quite a lot there. Just smudge that out. In fact, this is the worst brush. Let's use a different one. Try this one. This is a Jessup 226. Something a bit softer. I mean, I feel like it's tying it in a little bit, but it still doesn't look too great. And then let's go with that bright green shade here. Okay, I'm really not a fan of how this one is turning out, so I'm actually going to take this off and do something different. Okay, I'm actually going to go in with the green first. So I'm going to need a different brush for that now. Try this one. So this is a Jessup 228. So I'm going to put this out here. So this is going to be my dark shade. So I'm putting this on first because I just want to get this down. Yeah. And then I'm actually going to put, I think, the red shade in the crease a little bit. Because that didn't look too bad with the shimmer, did it? Okay, I feel like this isn't going on the best now, where I did just quickly take off the eye look with like a makeup wipe, and then I put a bit of eye primer back on, but yeah. Okay, I think that's gonna do. So let me go in with the red. So I'm doing the bright red, and I'm just gonna put that in the crease a little. Oh, is that gonna look weird? Like, I thought I'd just put a hint of it on the edge, you know. But see, the thing with having like the red and the green is when you start mixing that green into the red, it starts just then going like kind of brown and murky. So like they don't really mix too well together. So yeah, I think I might just leave it like that. Like, it's not a lot, but I don't think I can put it on too intense, because then they're just not going to blend together, you know. I'm like speed running this now. I'm going to go in with the shimmer, the green. Put this on. See, obviously this works perfectly with that green. I mean, it worked quite well with that red there, didn't it? Like, it didn't look too bad. I think it needed to be a bit darker. But then the orange, it just did not work with the orange, did it? Okay, so the three shades we're left with are Cemetery here, which I think I might put underneath the eye. And then we've also got the bright green and the bright orange, which I think is those two shades I'm not really a fan of, because like they're almost like neons as well, like they're very bright. And I guess we'll use one, maybe I only use one of them as an inner corner highlight. Let me put this red shade underneath the eye first. because like this almost like ties in with the red that I've used up there, because I've blended it out so much that it's not super vibrant. Like this like matches it quite well. I'm definitely going to put on some lashes with this look. I think it's going to look so much better with lashes on. Okay, so here's how we're looking. Yeah, it's kind of like angling down a bit now, isn't it? I need to get up a bit more. Okay, so we've got the orange and the green. Should I go with the green? I think maybe the orange is too much. Let me put the green on. We'll try the orange as well. And there's the orange. I feel like the green, I think the green goes better. I think. You'll have to let me know what you think, but I'm thinking maybe the green. Because like I've used obviously red shades rather than orange shades. And then these are green shades, so obviously green would go. Like, I think that's what I'm kind of thinking here. So I'm gonna go with the green, and we're just not gonna use the orange. I've used so many brushes with this look today. Okay, I think this is gonna be the look then. So I'm gonna put the green as like the inner corner highlight. I'm gonna tidy up out here a bit. We'll just sweep that off. And I'm definitely gonna put on some lashes with this. And yeah, I'll do the rest of my face and then we can see the final look. So here's the finished look, and I don't think it looks too bad actually. Like it's a bit kind of like witchy, bit, I don't know, crazy, and I do think it fits kind of with the spooky season coming up. Obviously I didn't use one of the shades, I didn't use that orange. I almost wasn't going to put the green on the inner corner because I actually thought it looked better without it, but I put it on because obviously I chose them shades, so yeah. I didn't use one of them, but I think that's okay to like not use one of the shades. I did also realise just now that I've forgotten to do like a couple of steps in my makeup. I forgot to put concealer on. Like, I'm just not with it right now. Anyway, yeah, so here's the finished look. I did pop on this Remand Juicy Lasting Tint in, what shade is that? Fig, number 6. It's got a kind of like really, I guess it's a bit purpley as well actually. Maybe I should have chose the other one, but I was trying to pick a shade that kind of matched in with the red kind of shades that I used up here, which I guess are a little bit purpley one. Like this darker one is a bit more kind of purple leaning, I would say, but I think that matches quite well. I did put this peachy blush on for the cheeks, but I'm thinking maybe a pink would have worked better. Never mind. So overall, it's not looking too bad now. Obviously, I did have to like redo it. I tried doing like one look, didn't I? And it just didn't turn out great. So I think this works better, but I don't know. The shades that I got for this look, I think it was just really hard to try and like create a full look using all of them. You have to let me know, like, could you create a look with all of them shades that I got today? Because like that was a struggle. But yeah, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out in the end. I don't think it looks too bad, and yeah, definitely fits with the spooky season. So yeah, let me know what you think of this look, or if you would do anything differently, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.